All right. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm ready. You good? All right, and we are live here on Facebook and Instagram for game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Dodgers and the Yankees, as Ryan Huber is on the mound. Zach Keane is at the plate. And we are underway as a good start for Mr. Huber, a pair of strikes. And there's the ball 1-0. Strike 3 on Keane. And there's the first out. First pitch to Mr. Murray is a ball 1-0. So good start there for Ryan Huber. And he comes back with a strike on Murray, 1-1. Huber working at a very fast pace here, 2-1 as he likes to do. Likes to get the ball and just go to work. Doesn't really like to think about things. Get the ball and go as the 2-1s behind Murray, 3-1. The 3-1, right down the middle, 3-2. The 3-2 from Ryan Huber. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So a good start for Huber. 2 up, 2 down, a pair of strikeouts. As the Dodgers will come to bat in the bottom of the first. Thanks to those tuning in on Facebook and Instagram. We appreciate the support as Mike Ilyadis will take the ball for the Yankees in game 2 of today's doubleheader. 7-0 was the score in game 1. Just about an hour game 1 went, and a quick start here to game 2 as the Yankees went 2 up, 2 down in the top of the first as Mike takes his warm-ups here. Last year, Mike on the mound in the 2019 regular season went 15-5 in 23 games pitched, had a 4.21 ERA through 101 innings, 167 walks, 128 Ks, allowed 10 homers, and had a 2.51 whip, a 3.02 batting average against, as Ryan Huber will step in in just a minute. The opposing pitcher in today's game 2 of the doubleheader. The first pitch from Ilyadis to Huber is ball 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Keane roaming the outfield. Pat at first to begin game 2 for the Yankees. For the extra hitter as the 2-0 to Huber as a strike, 2-1. Two on, just inside. 3-1. Right around the zone, Mike is just trying to find it here, as like we saw a lot of guys are in the early season, as the 3-1 hit on the third base line, flipped from Mike to Pat for the first out. A great charge there from Mike, and a quick flip. As Matt Askew will step in, take the first pitch for a strike. On 1. The 0-1 from Mike. Up and in, almost got a swing out of that from Matt. Probably just trying to protect himself. It's 1-1. The 1-1 up and away, now 2-1. The 2-1 hit in the left field. Keane chases all the way in the foul ground, and he makes the catch. Went off the house and carried in the left, gave Keane some time. It kind of bounced off the side right here, and Keane ran it over and he caught it. Yeah, a great effort from Keane. Ranging to get that one all the way in the foul ground. We have the mobile camera here on Instagram in game 2 for those that are watching, and stationary on Facebook, as we have a phone attached sitting on a stand on Facebook, but I'm holding the Instagram phone so it charges so we can get Instagram watching. As we head to the second inning, 0-0 is the score. Yankees went 2 up, 2 down with a pair of strikeouts, and so did the Dodgers with a ground out and a fly out. So Mike will step in to begin the second inning. Swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1's a ball, 1-1. Game 2 of the doubleheader here at Ilyadis Field. Top of the second, as Mike flies that one out of play, 1-2. Pair of zeros in the first inning, as Huber and Ilyadis face off on the mound, and right here, as Huber's 1-2 to Ilyadis. inside 2-2. 7-0 was the Game 1 final. Yankees over the Dodgers. Huber is 2-2, 3-2. Huh? Yeah. No, 7-0. The 3-2. Bounce to the plate, ball 4. And the Yankees have their first base runner of the afternoon. So Pat Lash will step in for his first AB of Game 2, takes the ball 1-0. The 1-0 inside 2-0. The 2-0 inside again, now 3-0. Weather report for Game 2, 73 degrees, 75 degrees actually. Get the refresh on the weather app. Ball 4 to Pat. Partly cloudy, more of a breeze, south at 8 miles per hour. Still a beautiful afternoon. Wind blowing, kind of swirling around. It's not really blowing in or out as Keane takes the ball 1-0. More blowing from left to right field, but a comfortable breeze either way as Keane takes another ball 2-0. 2-0 inside, hits Keane 3-0. Ilyadis at second, Lash at first. Keane at the plate. The 3-0 inside again, hits him again, and the base is loaded. So after a quick start for Huber, he's throwing 8 straight balls and making 9 straight as he walks another. Ilyadis gave him a good AB to begin the inning, but after a pair of strikeouts in the first, Huber just trying to find it here in the second, and the 2-0 inside 3-0. The 3-0 for Huber, ball 4, and he walks in a run. So Mike will touch home, grab a bat, hit again, Lash to third, Keane second. Burr calls ghost at first, no one out in the top of the second. The first pitch from Huber, swung on and missed, 0-1. Huber now finding the zone here on that first pitch to Mike, trying to get back in the groove with the bases loaded, no one away. And one of the hardest hitters in the league at the plate, as that one's low and inside, now 1-1. The 1-1 inside again, 2-1. 2-1 inside, 3-1 the count. Three-one, swung on and missed at a pitch just outside the zone, and the count is full. 3-2 misses, ball 4. And it's now 2 runs in for the Yankees in the top of the second. So Mike calls ghost after he takes the walk. He'll run for Murr at second. As the first pitch from Huber, ball 1-0. 1-0 to Pat inside, 2-0. Bases loaded, no one out. In the top of the second. The 2-0 to Huber. Rise ball up and in, 3-0. The 3-0. Rising again, and Huber walks in another as the bases remain loaded. He's gonna look to get another ball, as he had a ball he liked, I know, in the first inning. He was throwing before the game in the outfield. He threw it over and he ran into the other yard and get it, and Mike fouled that ball away in the first batter of the inning. So maybe he just didn't like that ball, as he just misses there after he grabs a new one. 1-0. Keane takes a pitch for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Curveball away, 2-1 count. 3-0. Bases loaded, top of the second, no man out. Zach Keane at the plate. Holds the swing. Pitch just misses. 3-1. No. What? No, you're good. 3-1. Hits the inside corner. Paints the black, and the count is full. The 3-2 swung on and missed right down the middle. Huber will try to chase that one down, as Pat took a good lead off the base, and Huber gets his first out of the inning with the strikeout looking on Keane. So Murr steps in, takes a strike off the top of the zone for the first pitch, strike, 0-1. Murr 0-for-1 with a strikeout and a walk. Takes the ball there, 1-1. Strike on the inside corner, and Huber's ahead in the count now, 1-2. The 1-2 from Huber. Swung on and missed. He gets himself out of any more trouble that was looming with the bases loaded, as he gets a pair of strikeouts. As the Yankees tack on 3 runs in the top of the second, the first 3 of game number 2. They take a 3-0 lead. Still no hits for either squad this far, as every base runner came via the walk in the top of the second. Huber threw only 10 pitches in the first inning, but ended up throwing 38 in the second. Just had a hard time finding the zone, but once he switched balls, he found a ball he liked. He went from 6 straight walks to 2 straight strikeouts. And he'll look to his teammate Zach Barr to start a rally here in the bottom of the second, as the first pitch grounded up the middle. Mike charges, tries to make the play. Can't do so, and Zach Barr gets his first hit of the afternoon. So Ryan Huber now steps in. Hidden ball trick, it looked like, as Mike didn't make a pitch home, and Murr had the ball the whole time, as the first pitch is a ball 1-0. Usually, Colony Wiffleball rules state that if you do make a pickoff attempt, you don't make a pitch. You do have to attempt to throw over, but Murr had the ball the whole time, so no issue there as Huber swings to that one 1-1. If you don't make an attempt at all, the runner does advance a base, so no pickoff attempt was made though, as Murr had the ball the whole time with the hit and ball trick, but Zach careful to stay on the base as the 1-1 floats away and it's 2-1. Final from game 1 was 7-0 Yankees, as that pitch nicks Huber and it hits the zone for a strike. 2-2. Dodgers, after a doubleheader sweep of the Diamondbacks last night, dropped game 1, looked to bounce back here in game 2, while the Yankees started their 2020 season with a win as Huber takes that one off the shoulder. 3-2 now. The full count. Grounded to Murr at first. I got him safe. It's bang bang. I got you a safe. So Huber will get an infield single off the ground ball to first. A bang bang play at first. Really could have gone either way, but they're going to give him safe as Askew Simpson takes the ball 1-0. Mike misses again. 2-0 runners on first and second now. No man out. For those on Instagram or Facebook, what do you think? What was the call at first base? It was a close play nonetheless, but looked like Huber just beat him from my perspective as Askew grounds into the corner. Zach will score from second, and it will be first and second now. Yes, first and second. So it's first and second. Zach Barr at the plate. Still no man out for the Dodgers, as they've broken the donut on the scoreboard from this afternoon with the RBI single from Askew. He takes Huber's spot at second with the ghost runner. So first and second, no man out. And 2-0 is the count to Zach Barr. Barr takes a look at a strike now. 2-1. Barr began the inning with the chopper single that Mike ended up playing, as the 2-1 is outside. 3-1. The 3-1 from Ilyadis. Inside, first strike. 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled into the strike zone for an out. So the ruling on a foul ball into the strike zone with 2 strikes is it's a caught foul tip. So Barr is set down for the first out, 1 away. That brings up Ryan Huber as he takes a pitch on the upper inner part of the strike zone for a strike, going 1. Huber is 1 for 2 with the ground out and the bang bang single earlier in the inning. Going to try to help himself and look to at least tie this ball game up. Runners on first and second. 1 out. It would take a triple for that ghost runner from first to score, but Huber has shown the power to power 1 out if he can make good contact. He's behind in the count now. 1-2. Huber swings and misses. Strike 3. So the Yankees get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left. They trail 3-1 as we head to the 3rd inning. It will be Ilyadis, Lash, and Keene for the Yankees to begin the 3rd. 3-1 the score after a 7-0 Yankees victory, the result in the first game of the doubleheader. As Ryan Huber throws his warm-up pitches for the 3rd inning, and that gives us the time to go over his statistics on the mound for the 2019 season as he makes his first start here in 2020. He threw in 15 games, threw in 20 games, had 15 complete games. First pitch is the ball to Mike, 1-0. 26 games, went 9-11 as Mike takes a strike there, 1-1. A 5.10 ERA and 99 innings pitched in his rookie campaign. Struck out 148 batters as he gets Mike swinging on a pitch up 1-2, and then 148 strikeouts was good for 2nd in the league behind only Gadani, who had 163. And to put that in perspective, he threw 12.5 less innings, which is a substantial amount, considering strikeouts are a pretty big factor of outs at Ilyadis Field, as the count 2-2 as Mike grounds that one into the deck for a double. As Pat steps in now for the Yankees, 0-0 with a walk, as we'll take a look at the deck, some adjustments this season. No more swings or anything hanging as Pat takes another swings at a strike. A couple chairs in the bucket of balls. As no spectators here at Ilyadis Field, at least not currently, due to the current ongoing pandemic. As Pat takes it 1-2. What was that, Matt? As Huber is offering inside. Top of the 3rd, no man out, runner out 2nd after Mike's double, as Pat swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A nice pitch there from Mr. Huber, 1 away. Huber, first pitch to Keene as the ball hits him inside, 1-0. Keene, a pair of strikeouts and a walk. And Huber hits the outside corner, first strike, 1-1. The 1-1 down and away, 2-1. And then Huber comes back again after a ball with a strike, this time on the inside corner. And the count's 2-2. The 2-2 from Huber. Outside for a ball, 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. Mike on second. Keene at the plate. The 3-2. hits the inside once again. And Mike strands the runner at second. Or Huber strands the runner at second, excuse me. So Ilyadis hits the leadoff double, and then Huber comes back with a pair of strikeouts on Lash and Keene. That brings his number of strikeouts to 6 for the afternoon in his 3 innings. So every out has come by way of the strikeout for Mr. Huber, and the Dodgers will come to bat in the bottom of the 3rd. Score is 3-1 Yankees after the 7-0 Yankees victory in Game 1. 10 innings of scheduled wiffleball here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. As Matt Askew will lead off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 3rd. Ilyadis threw 30 pitches through 2 innings, 15 balls, 15 strikes, and he breaks that 50-50 even with a ball outside to Askew in a 1. The 1-1 to Askew. Down and away for a ball, 2-0. Askew swings and misses through that one. A strike on the inside corner. 2-1. But takes a look there. 3-1. And the ever important tying run is in the on-deck circle. Only 6 outs left for the Dodgers. So you have to make do with what you can as Askew grounds that one to Keene. And a line drive single, a good piece there for Mr. Askew. Playing together, good afternoon. As he calls ghost. So Zach Barr will be the batter with a runner on first and a strike on the outside corner. 1-2, or 0-1. Barr is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout in game number 2. Holds on that one, 1-1. Barr, one of 2 rookies this season, at least so far. As he takes a look there for a strike. 1-2, made his presence known that he was here to play after his 10-inning shutout of the Diamondbacks last night, as he takes that one 2-2. An absolute stellar start from Zach Barr. I'll tip my hat to him as a Diamondback. Takes a look there, 3-2. The 3-2 to Barr. Fouled down the left side, and we'll do it again. The 3-2. Hits the top of the zone. A great pitch there from Mike, and he gets Barr looking for the first out. The pitching distance here at Ilyadis Field is 46 feet. So home plate to the rubber's 43 in the strike zone. The K zone, the orange square that you see behind home plate, is another 3 feet away. So it's 46 from the rubber to the K zone as Huber takes a ball 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-1 the score. As Huber takes that off the top of the zone for a strike, 1-1. 3-1 Yankees after they won game 1, 7-0. As the 1-1 to Huber. Up out of the zone. 2-1. Swings and misses on that one. 2-2. Scuffed balls are not allowed now. You can kind of put some dirt on it and, rub it a little. Try to get some good grip, but nothing extensive as Huber holds on that one. 3-2. The 3-2 to Huber, looking on the inside corner. The Yankees strand the runner, and we'll head to the fourth. The rules with the ball, no more than 1/4 of an inch crack, no tears, no kind of holes in the ball or anything. You can't scuff it, sand it, do whatever. You can, like I said, rub it into the dirt, rub it into the mound, whatever you want to do. Yep, you can't scratch it, boil it, or soften it, as Mike just said. Pretty good pitches. Yep. That's a huge thing here at Ilyadis Field, is throwing strikes, as we do have a lot of guys that will make you throw strikes, as Murr strings through that one, 0-1. It is a pretty good distance, and as you see, I think as the year goes on, you'll see more runs being scored as guys' arms kind of tire out, and gives the hitters more opportunities to take advantage as the count moves to 1-1, as Murr strings through that one, now 1-2. But also on the flip side of that, taking advantage of those bad pitches later on in the year. A lot of guys take pitches, get walks, and teams use that to their advantage and walk runs in and move runners in scoring position via walks, and then single them in or do whatever they want to do. So mainly you got to look for strikes here, make them come to you, and then do something with that, as Murr just fouled the recent pitch away, stays 1-2. 1-2 again, swung on and missed for the first out. Huber up to 7 strikeouts now. First pitch hits Mike on the inside hip, and some way hits the zone, the bottom and away corner. 0-1, and Mike fouls that one now. 0-2. Oh, 0-2 offering. Mike almost offered on that one. 1-2. That one off Mike's back now. 2-2. 1-2, 2-2 again, just missed, and the count runs full. The 3-2 swung on and missed. A beautiful pitch there from Huber, and he gets Ilyadis swinging. As Mike gives the tip to the kids at home after he pulled off on that one, and he'll get the ball ahead to the rubber for the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, throwing strikes takes a lot of practice, a lot of work, and then for a lot of these guys, it's guys that are throwing strikes, the pitchers that have experience. Either they've been playing back here, or they've been playing wiffleball for a long time, or they're kids that played baseball growing up and were pitchers. So you look at like today's starters, Murr still plays baseball collegiately. Mike's been playing wiffleball for a long time. And then on the other side, Huber's been playing baseball, and he's been back here and played a lot of wiffleball, and so has Matt. So it takes a lot of practice to throw strikes, and a lot of work, and a lot of repetition, trying to find something that works, and then continuing that from game to game and throughout the game. As Askew steps in for the bottom of the 4th, takes a look at the ball, 1-0. Matt fouls that one off, 1-1. The 1-1 offering, swung on and missed, 1-2. That one inside, behind Matt. The 2-2 from Mike. Just misses up. And the count is full. Swung on and missed there. A nice pitch from Mike. Gets Askew chasing at the slider down for the first out. So Huber has 8 strikeouts. All of his outs have come via the strikeout. And Mike has gotten 5 of his 7 via the K, as his first pitch to Zach Barr is a ball, 1-0. And that one on the outside, now 1-2. The 1-1, outside, 2-1. Mike just misses up, 3-1. You saw that a couple times from Josh Hallen last night. Balls that stuck right in between the backstop and the K zone, and Mike just misses once again. But Zach, very patient, takes ball 4. And Ryan Huber, the pitcher, will step up to the plate, the tying run here in the bottom of the 4th. Huber hits that one off the corner of the deck. Mike will chase that down, and kind of bad luck there from Huber. A ripped single. But at the same time, Zach has to stay at second because just of where that ball went. But if that ball skips over the deck, Zach could get to third, maybe even score. So first and second on the hard line drive from Mr. Huber, and the tying run is on base with 1 out. And Matt Askew at the plate in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Mike is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 grounded up the middle, and Mike makes the flip to Murr for the final out of the inning. So Mike works himself into trouble, but even quicker just works himself out of it. As we head to the final inning, Yankees lead 3-1. Lash, Keane, and Murray due up for the Yankees in the top of the 5th. Looking to give Mr. Ilyadis some insurance for the final half of today's action. As the first pitch from Huber fouled off by Pat Lash, 0-1. The 0-1 inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1, nice pitch from Huber on the inside, corner 1-2. Pat 0 for 1 with a pair of walks in game number 2. As he fouls off the 1-2 from Huber. And it remains 1-2. 1-2 again, a nice overhand curveball there from Huber. That Pat lays off, and it's 2-2. Huber looking to go inside there, misses on the inside corner. And Lash has worked the count full. The 3-2. Nice pitch from Huber, making the adjustment from the same pitch as he threw before, hits the inside corner. Strike 3. So that will bring up Keene, 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Has the first pitch just outside, 1-0. The 1-0 from Huber inside, now 2-0. 3-1 remains the score here in the top of the 5th inning. Yankees lead the Dodgers with 1 man away. Zach Keene at the plate facing Ryan Huber as the 2-0 pitch is inside for a ball, 3-0. The 3-0 from Huber hits the inner corner for a strike, 3-1. The 3-1 just misses for a ball. And Keene will be on base for Mr. Mike Murray, who, just like his counterpart right before him, before the previous AB, was 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts, as that one is lined right to ask you for the out. A nice piece by Murr, but unfortunately right at Askew, and a great one-handed snag to end the 5th. And funny enough, the first 9 outs for Mr. Huber came via the strikeout, and then the 10th out comes via a line out. So the Dodgers need 2 to tie here in the bottom of the 5th if they want this game to continue, and they've had opportunities. They've had 5 hits in game 2. They've left 5 men on base, and they'll have Zach Barr leading off, and Barr has put together some good ABs. He's been on base twice in this game, a single, a walk, a pair of strikeouts, and 2 guys with noted pop and the ability to put one out with just 1 swing. Huber and Askew to follow, as the first pitch to Barr is a ball, 1-0. The 1 out. Low and away, 2-0. We'll see how aggressive the Dodgers here are in the bottom of the 5th, down by 2. Just need some base runners. As Barr swings at a pitch outside, but still close. And 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. Donnie, I know you're just tuning in. The score is 3-1. Yankees in the bottom of the 5th. No man out. Zach's the leadoff hitter. And this half. Need 2 to tie, 3 to win. 3-1 hits the outside part of the zone, 3-2. The 3-2 outside for a ball, and the tying run steps to the plate. The Yankees will meet at the mound for a meeting, see if they decide to turn the ball over, but Mike's gonna stay in there. Only has 68 pitches, so his arm has not been very taxed in his first start of the year, but definitely the ability to go to a fresh arm or Murr to close this game out as Huber swings through the first pitch, 0-1. Huber in game 2, 2 for 5, a pair of singles, a pair of strikeouts, and a groundout. He is the tying run here in the last half of the last inning as he swings through that one, 0-2. The 0-2. Inside, right off the back of Ryan Huber. And the count is 1-2. Bar on first. Huber at the plate. The pitch from Ilyadis. Swung on and missed. And the Yankees are 1 out away from the doubleheader sweep. First pitch to Matt Askew is a ball. 1-0. Askew 2 for 5, a pair of singles, a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout to his name in game 2. As the 1-0 is a ball, 2-0. The 75th pitch of the afternoon for Mike Ilyadis is a ball way outside, 3-0. Bar would be up next, whether they decide to go to a ghost runner or move a runner there, as Askew swings through that one, 3-1. Three-one. 3-1 is the count. Tying run at the plate. Runner on first. Not even close for a ball. And Mike calls for a change. Zach calls for a ghost. And it looks like Mike Murray will come on to close this game out. So Mike Murray, the game 1 starter, who twirled a 7-0 shutout, will get the ball here to try to close this game out in game 2. Murray threw 5 innings, only threw 68 pitches, so his arm still remains pretty fresh. Got 9 Ks, 3 hits, only 3 walks. And against Murr, Zach Barr went 0 for 5 with 5 Ks, excuse me. So at least early on in this 2020 season in Barr's Colony Wiffleball career, that Murr has got his number. So that's what the Yankees turn to as Murr just misses outside, 1-0. 3-1 is the score, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tying run is at first. Ghost runner as Matt moved to second. The 1-0 fouled by Barr. 1-1. Dodgers need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Mike Murray on for the save. Zach Barr at the plate. The 1-1. Outside for a ball 2-1. 2-1. The 2-1 for Murr. Misses outside 3-1. We'll see how aggressive Bar is here on 3-1. And the offer from Murr. Misses outside, ball 4. So Ryan Huber will step up to the plate. The tying run is on base, so is the game-winning run. There is 1 man out. Zach Barr takes the walk. He'll call ghost and head to second. The first pitch from Murr is a ball, 1-0. Base is full, 1 man out. Bottom of the 5th, 3-1 Yankees. A 1-0 from Murr. Inside, hits Huber, 2-0. Huber fouls that one off. May have chased that one a little out of the zone, but hard to lay off a pitch you like when it's coming pretty much at the top of the zone. And the 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2. So Mike Murray, 1 strike away after walking Zach Barr. Coming out for the save, we'll try to put this one in the Bucks. The 2-2. Grounded to the left side. Murr makes the play. So a nice ground ball and a great play by Murr to end the ball game. The diving stop ends it. And that will do it for today's game. The final score, Yankees 3, Dodgers 1. We thank you all for tuning into today's doubleheader. Once again, I'm Jason Polatsky. We say so long from Ilyadis Field, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for some Memorial Day Wiffleball. Stay tuned to our Instagram and our Facebook accounts. So we'll get that schedule out hopefully tonight, if not in the morning, and we'll be back tomorrow for some Wiffleball on what looks to be a gorgeous Memorial Day. Have a nice afternoon, and we'll see you guys later.